Alright. Time to get used to this again and figure out how everything works. Well, I know how most of this stuff works. Just, it's time to get used to it again. Well, shit, it's only been like 2 weeks, but... yeah, about 2 weeks, give or take a few days, I think. But, yeah. Let's get to the art. And I mentioned this, yeah, I think I mentioned on my tweet about this. Yeah, I did. I'm going to, well, I kind of just want to make a, like, schedule that I can just easily update and just like post it on Twitter just so you guys actually know what I'm going to be doing for the week before the day of the stream. So yeah, it's going to be a fun thing to figure out. And I'll get back to working on this tomorrow. I just wanted to, I just felt like doing something like this. And of course I have no idea like how to actually, like, it's a basic thing. I have no idea how to actually set up any new like art things. I don't know canvas size I should be working with. No idea on resolution. Damn, I'm thinking I should have looked a few things up before I started this. I mean, granted, it's kind of hard to look some stuff up when I don't have access to my phone at work, so even if I'd be thinking, oh, I should check that out before I do the stream, I can't do it at work. And when I get home from work, I've got a lot of other stuff that I need to do to, like, get stuff in order for the next day at work, so it's... yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. But I guess going with a again, there's a lot of presets I can use. This is just you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna go like 1600 width, 1200 height, and if I could give me a 1200 resolution for this, that might be massive overkill, but also I should have named it something different. God damn it. Okay, let me just actually give this a proper name. Okay, so just schedule template. And honestly, I was thinking of like making some basic part of this like through Canva, but it seems like Canva updated sometime recently that I wasn't aware of, and now I have no idea like how to actually do anything with it. Again, it's something I probably should have like spent some time on trying to figure out before getting to this. But like I said, my schedule has been not really hectic, but it's a new thing for me to get used to. I'm having to figure out how to balance out my unwind time with like personal project times and stuff. And of course, it doesn't help that one of my first instincts whenever I come across something that's like the slightest bit unfamiliar and a bit challenging to navigate is just like, okay, let me go see, like, let me just go surf the internet, like, see what's going on Twitter or Reddit or YouTube or some shit, just, yeah. But, okay. We'll figure something out with this. So first thing, it's probably gonna be easier if I just use some of the tools that are available to me. Like, make some rectangles that I can mess around with, figure out a good size that, like, I can use these rectangles for like, just for showing, like, yes, here are the days of the week, so I can basically just need to figure out a good enough size for them that I can just have enough room to actually write stuff in that's legible. Yeah, I really did not think this through before I decided, yes, I'm gonna do a stream on this. But hell, that's how I do most of my stuff, and I only really have to suffer through this till like 7. Because of, like, the new work schedule, I get up at 4:30 in the fucking morning, so I need to actually head to bed earlier so I'm not incredibly fucking tired, or at least not any more tired than usual when I wake up at 4:30. Thankfully, my job doesn't have me doing anything like working with heavy machinery or some such that would actually be a, like, danger if I was, like, tired. Okay, that looks good. Oh, hello, Celis. And yeah, I've been using the CSP for for a while. Yeah, I'd say I'm getting more familiar with it, but there's definitely a lot of stuff in here that I haven't really touched, so it kind of confuses me and scares me a bit. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. Right now I pretty much decided, now that I have now that my work schedule is a lot more consistent, as in I am working every day of the week and not like 3 days one week, 4 days the next, I decided I should make a schedule for my streams, because it's actually going to be consistent now, and I can just basically just repeat a week and just keep going. Whereas before, with my previous schedule, if I wanted to actually show a schedule of like what upcoming streams are, I'd have to show like 2 weeks at a time, which would be annoying. So yeah, right now I'm just testing a few things out. Oh, well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be streaming at these times, since like my work ends around like 2:30, so I actually have some time to just like eat dinner and do all my normal after dinner stuff, clean up around the house and all that, and actually have some time to stream afterwards. So yeah, it's gonna be like this going forward. But, alright. So first, let's see just how well does text look in here? Detection. Wait, that's size 15. What? Why is it so large? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, no. If you need to sleep, Celis, go ahead. It's honestly, I'm glad you decided to drop by. And I mean, I fully understand needing to sleep. Like, hell, this stream's only going to be going till like 7 because I need to get to sleep early because I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I do it to myself. Because I need the money so I can... Oh god, why did it go to that color? Yeah. I need the money to pay for bills, pay for mortgage, and just everything. But yeah, why was it so... How come 15 is that large in this? That's a DPI? Oh, okay, 2 is... Yeah, I'm hanging in. I'm actually trying to find a... Like... I got my current job because contract for my last job ended, like, in April. So... The job right now, it's a temp job. I'm basically doing it because I need something to... Like, hell, it doesn't even fully cover all of my monthly bills and stuff, but it covers it enough that I am not bleeding money anymore. Yeah, the money is still leaking out, but it's not as massive as it was before. But yeah, general idea is hold on to this job until I can find a better paying one that actually covers everything and I can actually start building up my savings again. Yep. Good night, Celis. Hope you have some good sleep. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely fit. So yeah, no, that can work. And obviously I'd have a little something either... Okay, no, I'd like to have the days of the week on here. Just because it feels better to read it left to right instead of having them over here. So, okay. Got it, got it. So, let's see. Like I said, the size is good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now we got 6 of these. Now to just move a layer. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is going to suck to try and actually place it. Actually, I wonder if I can instead... Like, can I... Okay, yes, I can do this with keypad. That is so good. Because spacing is going to be a pain to figure out. Okay, I think that was my ice machine. No idea what's going on with that, but... Yeah, no, dear God, spacing is going to be a... Well, actually, no, I can turn on the grid. I'll actually go do that, because that can actually help me get... If I can get myself aligned with the grid, that will actually help so much more. Okay. Okay. Now, let's turn off all of these so we can actually get a good feeling for this. Damn it. Of course, now that I have the grid active, I see that I'm not perfectly on the grid, which are... Well, actually... okay, actually, no, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. So if I do it like, say this, let's just give a, well, as long as I can be sure they're all, okay, they could actually, these could actually move over a bit. Oh, okay, and these can actually move down a bit. Okay, yeah. So whatever portion of that block and then a bit of a half. Basically this portion and another block space. That looks like it's some good spacing. I mean, granted, it might also be that I could increase the spacing a bit more, which might actually be, like, it might make it look nicer. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, looking good. Okay, I can actually just get this fairly in place and then fine tune it. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can do the same with these, so... Might as well move them down. Thank God it lets me do this. Because otherwise I would have gone a bit... Well, it's not like I would have gone crazy. I just would have basically just decided, you know what, let's just scrap everything and start over. And I don't think that would have actually been all that beneficial to me. It's much better to learn that I can do this and actually just, like, benefit from it. Okay, well, if I add another space for each of these, like one more block. So, because it looks like I can have like 1, 2, 5. I got 12 more spaces, so well, I don't want it to be like resting on the bottom. I want to have a kind of nice margin around this. And I don't want to try and do like a half block. That get real. I think that would get real annoying after a while. So first, let's save this as it is. Yeah, actually, honestly, I feel like this works pretty good. Although, actually, no, look, I should have shifted these over to the right a bit, so I'd have, like... Well, actually, no, these can still work like this. I just have the, like, day of the week little shorthand just be kind of like over on the left corner of it. Like, have it on, like, in this little left corner. That would work. Okay. And I think... Let's just get all these on one layer. So we've got this. Now I'm gonna want a second layer here, and this one... Well, we need some color to this, obviously. And I wonder... For a color, would it be good to use, like... one of my... like, something from my color palette? I don't know. Like, the hair... Well, actually, yeah, no, I mean... Why not just try it? Let's see. So if I just... Okay, doesn't look too bad. And of course, I'd want to... like, have something like this, obviously, so you can read anything. Now that I think about it, I do kind of want to have, like, a little title thing here, so... Okay, first I'll turn that off. I can put the grid on, and now since they're all part of the same layer, I can just move this down a bit. Like that. It gives room to have a nice little, like, I can fit a nice little title there. These will still not really, like, get cut off. No, in that case. And actually, I can just kind of scooch them in a bit. Yeah, no, I definitely want the grid off when I'm looking at that, because having it on with a color background really looks... It feels awkward as hell. So, alright. We got this. It's a good start. And actually thinking about it, if I go here, because it's something I've seen from a lot of other, like, schedule arts. What I do is I mean, I guess honestly what I'm doing is some kind of thing just like, yeah, let's just future-proof this just in case I actually get popular and I get people making fan art of me, because, like, I'd be thinking kind of just cut away this section here so I can just, like, kind of put, like, a fan art there or something. And of course, if I want to do that, it'd be probably definitely be better if I... Well, anyway, if I want to do that, it'd be definitely easier if I had this already kind of set up as this on a different layer, so I can kind of have it look like the fan art is poking out from behind it. Although in that case, it might be... dang it. It might instead be better to just kind of do it like halfway across, because that would definitely show more. And of course, if I want to try and do that, I'm going to have to try and figure out how the fuck to do that. Although, maybe I could do something like this. We use a straight line. Okay. So use a straight line starting here at 0, 0. Actually, wait, is there a way to... Oh, there. Starting and ending. Specify length. Oh, okay. No, that... I was thinking that might be a positioning thing, but it's not. So, idea is... Oh, God. Okay. Zoom out a bit so I can actually get this... Because that almost worked, but then I ran out of space to actually move on my tablet. You... God damn it. Okay, you know what? Let's just try with the mouse. Okay. So now with this, yeah, magic tool that, put it here, cut it and have it on another layer. Oh. Okay. Before I magic tool, turn this off. Okay. Oh, I did not need to Control Z, I need to do this. Okay, so now if I ever want to, I can take that off and basically just like put a fan art back here. Future proofing, you know. Oh god, I forgot to turn that off. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I streamed, because I've forgotten to do a lot of my forgotten a few of my pre-stream prep things, but... Okay, actually, wait a minute. Okay, refer to adding layer on. Grab this. Now we go into this layer, cut and paste. Okay. So instead, I'm gonna want to, because I mean, I noticed the annoying slight red line. I want to get rid of that, so. Or actually, wait. If I just do this and then invert it, then I can cut away on here. Turn that off. Turn. It still does that? Why? You know, I mean, you can still see it even when you go far away. Come on, I just want a simple way to actually... No, wrong one though. Let's just try doing the slowly expand it. Then we cut it. Like, why? Actually, you know what? Might be easier to just... If I do that, then I can basically just... Okay, yeah, that's easier. Okay. All right. Okay, but now I'm thinking, what if I don't want to? Well... Okay, and I was thinking, well, what if I want to, like, put something on here that isn't, like, a large enough piece I can really, like, have it be behind, like, have it be back here and showing up. But, I mean, if it's that, then I can literally just put it in front on, like, this side and it would work. So, yeah, I guess that's the solution to that. Alright. Okay, so now if I'm gonna make this into a template, then I'll need to figure some stuff out. First of all, okay. How can I move this? No, I'll need to put some text in there, so. Okay. There we go. Well, no, I can figure out the proper positioning after I get everything set up. So now I want to figure out a nice font for them. And I mean, I have no idea, like, actually, do I need to highlight them first before I try to change the font? Okay, guys, we're gonna be testing some shit out right now. And yeah, I've only got the default fonts from Clip Studio. Well, I guess it's something to look for. Just find some font folders that, well, font files that I could just add to here that I might want to use. You know what? Sure. No, actually, now I'm looking at more. I don't like it. I was thinking, you know what? That's not bad, but no, it's. Okay, actually, I like this one. Yeah, no, that looks good. There we go. Okay, but yeah. I guess it's just a kerning issue for why it looks a bit... Oh, and actually, wait. Well, first, like, just a general kerning issue for, like, text spacing and stuff, I just kind of realized, wait, I want this to start with... Okay. I want to start with Sunday. But yeah, no, it's probably just a general text spacing and how it's different with different sizes of words. THU is the, like, shortening for Thursday, right? Okay, let me look that up. Okay, usually looks like you might include an R, but I kind of want these all to be like 3 letters long, so we're going with THU. No, don't rotate it, Cyrus. Although, you know, I like that I can... I mean, I just kind of wish I could do more with these texts. Yeah, that's something to work on later. Like, I might just decide, like, okay, you know what, I'm actually going to, like, draw out these so I can actually, like, have them be more than just this. Who knows? The important thing right now is just to actually have this as a thing. I can improve on it later, but I need to make it exist. So, alright. Got these. So now... No, I don't... Okay, there we go. Now to fill in these. Which honestly, I can make one and then just copy it for all the others. Because, again, I'm making this as a template. So, the more important thing is that this is something that, like, when something happens, like something news happening in the stream, like something's going on that my schedule gets mixed up, so I can't, like, stream on a certain day, or I, like, get some extra time, so I decide, hey, you know what, I'm gonna stream on Monday. I want this as a template to be something where I can just go in easily, like, put in all the stream stuff, and just, like, send it out there, like, okay, just do. Alright, that's the streams of the week. Save it, post it, and I'm done. So it's more important right now just to get this template set up properly so I can just edit it later when I need to. Okay, so... And... okay, yeah, no, I don't... It looked nice for here. It does not look nice Hmm. Oh god, I don't want... Yeah, no, 1 is too small, but... I don't know if the Cascadia one is good. I do not like the Sego, that's for sure. I want something that is nice to look at and doesn't really get in the way too much. And it's also like actually easy to read. But I guess for right now, just something that I'm okay with can work. Because again, I can like look up fonts later, and I mean honestly, I'm actually probably gonna need to do that for my other project that I'm working on. And yeah, I'm gonna be using a lot of my time not streaming, just working on those projects. If I can actually like drag myself around to do it. You know, okay, Rubik regular, good enough. Okay. So now... Ah, shit. Forgot I was not on lasso. Oh. Okay, I just... I can't really copy this layer. Okay, that's annoying. Like, I was hoping I could just easily copy this so I could just propagate it down like this, but I guess not. Alright, I'll just... I'll just copy this. Because again, I can get the positioning. I'll tighten up the positioning later. Alright. So, okay. Now I have this set up to pretty much just allow me to come in, put in whatever info I like, put in the stream info and all that, and then, well, once I add some more stuff, so this isn't just like a blank thing like this, then I can just pretty much do what I said, update the template, save that as like a PNG, JPEG, however the hell I want to, whatever fucking format I want to use to be able to just post this to Twitter. And, honestly, I could probably also like make a YouTube post on it. Just a thing. Like, who knows if anyone would actually notice it, but it would be there. But yeah. Okay. So we have all of this. And you know what? I'm just gonna move. Actually, does the shift click? Oh yeah, no, shift click doesn't work. I'm just gonna move all of the actual text stuff into its own folder. Forgot that I have to do it like this. But okay. Now, all that's in there so I can just like collapse that so I can actually see the other layers, because that's a lot of stuff. And also so I can do that. Okay. Now, what kind of little title do I want to put up here? I kind of thinking maybe a thieving schedule. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind, so... Yeah, of course, I could go, like, really basic and just be like, Cyrus's stream schedule. But I really don't want to. I want to have fun with this. Like, I mean, hell, it's a schedule that I'm making for myself. If I just have to be the most bland, boring stuff, then how is that any different from me, like, just mentioning on Twitter, oh yeah, stream's gonna be happening. Like, if I'm doing this, I should have fun with it. I should do more stuff. Just... yeah, just have fun with it, Cyrus. And besides, it's not like you're going to be tossing away this project once you've, like, made it. I'm going to be keep using this as a template. So, yeah, why not have fun with it? Of course, still need to shrink it down a bit. Yeah, 7 works. But red on red does not work. How does the possessive... It has been so long since I've like actually remember the fucking grammar. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Is this... Yeah, because I couldn't remember, like, I remember there was a specific thing where, like, if a word ends in S and you try and make it, like, possessive, but, like, when it's in names, you still add the S. Oh, yeah, I need to click back in here. Services. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to shrink down a bit. To actually just get to fit all there. Okay, 5, that works. Okay, that's good. It fits. And again, like I've been saying before, this is a template. It can get updated. It can get changed. It does not need to be perfect first. The important part is that it exists and it can be updated. So now, yeah, we've got it. Now honestly, if I had a good PNG of my, like, good PNG or any, like, I mean shit, if I could actually make a good Vroid model that actually looks like my, like, looks close enough to Cyrus that you could, that it doesn't just stick out like a sore thumb. I honestly, like, this would be kind of the perfect place here to just like do a little pose of it. Now, okay, so one thing I could do, actually I want to make this another layer, is I think, oh actually, I was thinking I could do a pattern fill, but I don't remember if it's actually something I can do here. I was able to do in Krita, but I don't think it's a... Well, I mean, there's materials here, but I don't think... I've got some patterns. Well, like, yeah, let's see. Put that there. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. I mean, kind of needs to get really toned the fuck down. Oh, and there's also a big issue when I'm putting them in. Okay, and this layer is pretty useless. Yeah, delete that layer. So, yeah, something like that would work. I don't really think it's this one, though. And again, it's... First of all, go there. Just trying to figure out the one that I like the best. Okay, and I can just directly put it in there instead of dragging it on and then just... Yeah, this one doesn't really go well. And also the entire thing, I don't know if I can actually I don't think I can change the color of them. I think these are just monochromatic. Well, there's a color pattern thing. Maybe that actually has something. So instead of monochromatic, let's go color pattern. No. They're colored patterns, but I don't think I can actually... I don't know if I can actually edit colors. No, actually, let's just... So, if I go... Select that, and then go fill and... let's change this to an orange. I cannot fill on the material. But... I could do that. I don't know why it didn't I can pretty much just directly copy this and have it be, well, hopefully it would actually be easy for me to change its color like this. Hopefully I can actually, select it and it selects everything. Oh, wrong one. At least that's one way to deal with stuff like this. No, I don't want that. I did not. I misclicked. That was not good. And yeah, if we turn that off, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Honestly though, I would kind of want to I want to actually just figure out. There's probably a way that I can make my own, make my own design and actually turn it into a pattern that can actually do all of this stuff. I kind of wonder what this offhand rectangle is. Yeah, that's it now. But yeah, again. But actually, I like this one. And I honestly don't even need to change it that much. It actually works pretty well. Now I'm wondering if it would work better if like this part was being covered and this part wasn't. So I can actually I can do something. Okay. For the editing layer only. Give me that. Oh yeah, the layer for you. I can just. Okay. So now that I'm here, I can do a fill with a different color, obviously. Yeah. And actually, I kind of like that better. Looks nice. And also, it's actually helpful to have these two separate layers, so I can just figure out like how much I want to show of something. Again, it gives me more tools I can work with for later. And I wonder what else it would look like with some opacity. No, it's not bad. And of course, they're only looking red like this because they have. So say if I. Okay, I had to sneeze. So say if instead I take this color and just look at this layer, fill it in, and then we get something like that, which, I mean, honestly, not that bad. Okay, yeah, I like it. It looks pretty good. And now again, if only I really had something I could put there. I mean, I have a few. I have a few things I could put in there. But, I wonder how this. Oh god. Well, if I want this in here, I need to scale it the fuck down. Yeah, I want it over the houndstooth. Yeah, it's a art I commissioned from. Well, you can see right there, live VVT. And actually, it would definitely look better over all of that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would actually. well, it's, again, this is a template. It's something I can figure out as I go. Okay. I do kind of like mess with the transparency on layers because that actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, again, I really just wish I like actually make a. I just kind of wish I had a like basic like full body PNG because I could just stick that there for like default if I don't have anything else that I can really put in there, because otherwise I'd just be putting like my little PNGTuber in there and it's not gonna look that good. It's gonna stick out weirdly. I mean, I already do that for my thumbnails for a lot of shit. I just use like, yeah, let's just use my PNGTuber. Like, let's just use this. And I mean, it works well enough for a thumbnail. Oh shit, I didn't mean to move that. Yeah. But I feel like it's just, well, actually, wait, damn, that actually looks kind of nice. Okay, in lieu of anything that's better, this'll work. I really wish I was getting paid more at my job, because again, like I mentioned before, the job pays me enough to, I think, cover like most of my mortgage and some of my monthly bills, but not everything, so I'm still losing money. I'm still bleeding money and all that. It's at a much slower rate. But yeah, I just really wish I had some more money that I could actually spend on some stuff, because I would really like to just like I'd like to commission some stuff, because I can make some of my own like streaming stuff. I can handle making my own emotes and even like making my own schedule and stuff like that. But I'd like to commission art. I'd like to have some cool stuff to just show off and just like have, and it's just the stuff costs money, and I really am not exactly in the best position to be spending the amount of money that stuff will cost right now. I need to find a better job, and soon. Because my current job, I mean, it's not bad, but it just doesn't pay enough. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be getting a raise anytime soon, because I'm a temp worker. So I don't really think a raise is in my future. And also the fact that I'm a temp worker. I have no idea, like, how long this entire thing is gonna last. I mean, because I don't know, like, am I a temp worker because they need some help temporarily, and once they no longer need it, then I won't be working there anymore? Or am I a temp worker because they don't, like, am I a temp worker because they want to hire temp workers because they don't have to pay them as much as, like, their actual employees? Who knows? God knows I don't. But yeah, it's just something I'll be figuring out as I go. Just sending out application after application. Yeah, actually, I wonder how. Yeah, nah, I was wondering, like, oh, will one of my emotes actually work well, but it's the cutoff point. Like, with that one, like, with most of my emotes, not all of, like, me is in them. Parts of them get cut off because they're emotes. You're not going to see some of this stuff, and it's okay. But if I want to use the art here, then it looks awkward. Oh, okay. So now that I've gotten all this, let's just turn all of that off. Turn that back on. And let's put the grid on. This way I can just at least have everything properly positioned. Like, say this is yeah, let's go with this. The top line up there, left side line up there, that'll work. Alright. Not that this will really matter much, but it's for my own peace of mind. Because this allows me to actually align all this shit on the grid. I'm going to align all this shit on the grid. Okay. So now you have all those lined up properly. Let's figure this out. Worst part is, like, cause I kind of want, like, with these, I'm kind of okay with, like, I'm okay with having this one actually be kind of close to top, because this I might need to wrap around, like, might need to get a second line. This doesn't need a second line. Well, actually, I wonder. Only I can. But yeah, keep aspect ratio. It's because there's the entire thing that all of these are going to be, they're not the same size, obviously. So I should more focus on a point that all of them can kind of like start at least like vertically and horizontally. Like if I can figure out a nice position for this to be in, then I think I can accept how the rest of them are going to turn out. Because obviously that's a no. Maybe that. Or maybe that would actually look better. Now, if only I could figure out like the exact positioning of this. Is there a way to actually figure that out? It probably would be on layers. I'm back now. If you're gonna show, if you have X and Y, aren't you gonna show anything? Well, actually, maybe layer setting. No, they. Oh wait, there's a duplicate. I could have. Of course, I only realized I could have done duplicate layer for something that. Anyway. No, I don't think I want to be that close to the side. That actually looks pretty good. Well, actually. Well, no, I can't base it off of the center position. Because all of them are going to have a different center position. But if I have all of them at least aligned like so. Maybe I can actually use. Okay, I might be able to use that because even if they have different lengths, they're all the same height. So I think I've got something. Okay, yeah. And honestly, this might not have, like, no one else might have noticed that all this was not aligned, but I would have, and I would not have liked it. Okay. And yeah, just wanted to get that on the grid while I was at it. So turn the grid off. Put everything else on. No, that one. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably actually like go through and update this on like Sunday and actually like post it then for like next week's streams. I just realized something I'm gonna want. Well, yeah, no, it's something I'm gonna want to do, so turn all these back off. Let's turn the grid back on. Go back to text. Shrink this way the fuck down. Okay. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I'm going to want a... actually, instead of this, let's just... Let me just actually put in a... like, time to just... And again, figure out, like, okay, is this going to be a nice font to use for it or not? Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay. Keep forgetting that I need to do something that... Okay, I like that for the time. Alright. Oh, yeah, I need to go back to here. Yeah, only realized that I... Okay, there we go. I need to be at the proper... Okay, actually, that works better. And then put that in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, it's 6. Now that makes 7. Okay, and thankfully, even though this thing keeps like extending when I zoom, this thing's size keeps changing when I zoom it around. The little ratio between the border of this and the border of the text, like the smaller border around the text, that stays the same. And again, I'll fine tune it. And obviously, like if I'm not doing a stream on a day, I'm just going to hide this. Nice. Got that one right on the dot. I just realized, how does EST look when I add it in here? Okay. And actually, I should have gone with a... No. No, actually, let me go down here. I really need to have this be as long as like I can have it be. As in, like, I actually need to take up as much space just so I know, like, okay, so I can figure out where I need to place it. So I should have just, like, gone with 12 or something. Okay. So the vertical positioning is still good. I just need to, yeah, that works. This in position. Another thing I might want to do is see if I can if I have this one's so now if I have it like this, no, that still doesn't change how the text alignment. Yeah, because doing it like that, it still makes it go. Like, is there a way to actually apply alignment? Like, I mean, I've changed the alignment, but it still seems to be doing the exact same thing, so yeah, fuck it. Again, something to figure out later. I need to turn the grid off. But, alright. Honestly, got a lot of work done. I mean, it's not like it was hard work. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so Yeah, this template should honestly be pretty usable for like next week's stream, so you guys will see it then. But yeah, it's 7 p.m. now, so I'm gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna be starting my process for getting ready to go to sleep and all that jazz. Because, yeah, I do that. And I mean, like I said, I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I at least want to try and be able to get to sleep by 10, so I get 6.5 hours of sleep. That's if I'm lucky enough to fall asleep quickly at 10. Usually I'm not. Anyway. Because I'm waking up a lot earlier, I have changed when I start getting ready to go to sleep. That has also moved up earlier. So, yeah. But anyway, all that means is that we're ending stream now. So, let's find someone to raid into. Although, well, it's gonna be a raid and run, which feels a bit. You know what? Let's raid into Bella. Alright. So I'll be starting to raid now. So next stream is going to be, well, tomorrow, same time. I'm gonna be doing some more arts. I'm gonna actually be working on like my little personal projects this time instead of this. Instead of trying to make a schedule for myself. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Again, it's also going to be a short stream because I'm still gonna have work on Friday. But I figured having a short stream is better than having no stream. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Now for everyone who came in, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, thank you for being here. I always appreciate it seeing you guys here and just having you guys in chat. And I really appreciate a lot more after that little 2-week break I took. So, yeah, I hope I can continue to see you guys here at these new stream times. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's raid. Okay, and for the YouTube side of things, I'll be ending the stream now. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow as well. And goodbye.